match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
But I don't think you should do it.
Okay, Coach. Well, in just a few short months, this place will be the epicenter of the sporting world when it hosts Super Bowl 54. It's Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago. The Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Okay, so then we got to do what they tell us to do.
And again this time to the tailback. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Yeah.
I
tried to call and tell them to cancel it, but they said they can't.
Going for the deep ball. He rifles one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Tomlinson. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They'll set up to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Ready? 18 Gator. So don't say no. 5. 2.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Marino. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Tim Patrick that time, and it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Marino. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. A big third down pickup of 20 yards.
The Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
First foray into the red zone for Miami. First and 10 right at the 20. And he fires one that's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. Now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 29-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an out.
Marino will throw. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Marino. Into the hands of Patrick left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Go now. 10-2 stop. Hey, echo. Hard.
All day, just like that.
Look at me. Go.
Check three.
Hey, box drop. Hit it.
Marino will look to throw on first. And that's going to be incomplete. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Hey, Haywood.
Now a play fake here on first down. Brought in over the middle by Graham. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Set, 8, read.
You got nothing to run. You got to go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Man left, man left. Hey, 4 down.
Marino here from the gun. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Check down, check down. 31's the mic.
On third down, Marino. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Sanders' kick is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
You better stop doing what your guy
I don't
says
think
and
that
start
there's any
doing
way
what
you
you
can run
supposed
back
to do.
out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. This is Tomlinson. He
Come sit
takes
down.
us
Why
from
you
the
following
30 to
her?
the 34.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Melvin Gordon, the 2-time Pro Bowler, and he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a first down following a gain of 3. 6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Down. 60 Pittsburgh. Get it.
Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. 20. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional block.
He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I'm not going.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hey, team 6, team 6.
Now it's Marino. An incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
If you want to watch TV.
Well, this game is, of course, part of the NFL 100 series, and the historical significance here goes back to that 1981 AFC divisional round game. Dubbed the Epic in Miami. Others called it the game that no one should have lost. Boy, you had so many great plays in there. The hook and ladder, the end of the second quarter by the Dolphins. Remember Kellen Winslow, future Hall of Famer, getting carried off exhausted in that contest. Over 1,000 total yards between the two teams, and led by Dan Fouts, the Chargers pulled off the 3-point win in overtime. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
I'm looking for paper.
Your hair itching?
This morning, Micaiah
make her a sandwich.
This morning, Micaiah could have fallen off because her head was itching.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Is there any lunch meat and cheese in there?
Here's Marino.
Check and see if there's any lunch meat and cheese.
And it's caught by Parker. Devontae Parker. And on the way in for a Miami touchdown.
There was some meat and mustard.
Devontae Parker, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Oh, he missed it. No good. So this remains a 4-point game. So with a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
On 2nd down, it's Tomlinson. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Okay, fine. Wait. What's that? Tommy's in my eating. Daddy.
What?
Why did we eating? You could have
What?
Is there some up?
Ready, set.
Here we go, here we go.
There's no noodles.
Yeah.
No, there's not.
He has a noodle pack.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game. He'll drop to throw. Looking for Benjamin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. He is a difference maker at the linebacker position. He had a pick 6 last year, remember it. But it's different for those guys, isn't it, than a corner or a safety?
It certainly is, because sometimes they're pattern reading, seeing what the receivers are doing. Sometimes they're spot dropping, just getting to a place on the field and finding the quarterback and going to the ball. But remember this. These linebackers, at one time in their life, a lot of them were running backs. And they love having the ball back in their hands and making big moves towards the end zone.
And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. Gordon, a Pro Bowler for the second time last season, 885 yards, 10 touchdowns, and that was only in 12 games played a season ago. And he also switched jersey numbers in the offseason from 28 to 25, and 25, that's the number he wore when he was dominating the Big Ten college gridiron for the Badgers of Wisconsin. Back to the ground, this time with Tomlinson. He finds an opening past the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
No, a book in the market.
8 reads.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Henry's got it, out on the left side. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
No, I'll get it. No.
2nd and 3. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Now Marino on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
I'm being nice.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Check, go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Let's go. 90 Wolf.
Double tight, guys. Double tight. Forward.
Now Marino. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on fourth down. They'll look to throw here. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
If she cleans up my room, but I'm thinking to clean up my room on her own.
First down, Marino. And from the right side, complete to Parker. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
If I clean up forever, it would have been like...
This quarterback now 6 of 17 throwing the ball, only 35%, but he does have a 1st and 10. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
Was it very like... Yeah, or we do science. So, I wish they had it a science room so we could know that. We do.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's Marino to throw. It's complete to Parker, left side. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
That's why I keep on saying that I'm on. Since you're telling me
line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Then that's what I say. Because you can't
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Not very long. Because we ran. Get started.
3rd goal, Marino. And that one will fall incomplete.
We ran
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. So here comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So that's one you almost never see at this level. A wobbler from very short range, and it winds up no good.
All right, Brandon, if he slipped or someone got a hand on it, then I can understand it, but it's almost like you heard a whistle or something to stop this swing. A very strange result, especially for an NFL kicker.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Second down and inches. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
See how you said that? That's what I mean. That's how I say no. You say it. I'm not going to say no.
Leo!
Still up.
They'll set up the throw. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
We've been knowing each other for 10 months. So you know, I said not all of the family that I know, but I just know my family. Like you, your dad, my dad, No, you don't know.
This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
You don't.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. The intended receiver there, Allen.
No, I mean like you don't know.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
You don't probably know all.
Forecast calling for more the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
I know you
This will be
know
fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Kate. I know all my Zinnia. All my friends. Jorka. This is my friends. No, I'm talking about your mom. My mom's friends? You don't probably know them. Yeah, I do. I know Jasmine. And that's
the Charger drive about to get going. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
No, we.
2nd and 10.
That's why we're in shove you right now.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Calais Campbell picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, you know my bias is about to
like
a lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and 1, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
I do. Because she used to do points. No.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Did you know that? No. Yeah, because you say Chris Cross after 20 points. I heard that anything. See you. Yeah.
He'll look to throw.
She should do it.
And he's going to go down again. Calais Campbell able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover me just long enough for me to get there. That's exactly what happened.
Can you hear Jeanette? Yeah. Christina.
very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10.
Then Tyler S. And Tyler R is the baddest. He gets red.
First down with Marino.
Tyler R.
Gets this one to Joshua Perkins.
Guess what? He got
A
the
good
red.
pick up there, 20 yards.
Like he got 2
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. With good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
Very, very, very good. Yeah, that means you can go. Yeah, that's the marking.
On 1st and 10, it's Marino.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's got
We want the
it.
jump.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
Very bad.
Tim Patrick, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
It's never fun for a defense to
Get off
run
your
on the
monkey
field
shirt.
knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
On the baby
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Guess what? We made a big competition. It was me versus Anthony.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Going deep here for Allen. They've got his man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 34. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
You get your sandwich?
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
No, she didn't actually play. She just said, no, there were 1-6. I'm like, 9 to 62, yeah. 16? Yeah. She said, no, the Wednesday.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Into the hands of Patrick, left side. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
So how did they even start? So what did you say?
From the 39, Marino. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Parker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a 1st down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. To throw is Marino. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Desmond King picks it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On play action, they'll throw. Being chased out left. Well, apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the 1st.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Miami. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Tomlinson, and a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, he's a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
See what I did there?
He needs better protection, that's for sure. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And Badgley missed it. Off to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, just an absolute killer. A chance to get this back within 1 score.
All hope not gone yet. But at the same time, you're exactly right. They needed to get back within 1 score and have a motivated defense take the field in order to get it back for them for one last big drive.
I literally said, you don't have any friends.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts?
I didn't know
what are they
that
going to do to
he was a
stop
grabber,
you? You're taking charge.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Show me the things.
Now Marino to throw it. Finding his big receiver Patrick over the middle. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way,
Wait, did you
big
have
plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. Marino sets up. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
That was not
Showed off the arm strength there.
Because in my class, the boys went first.
I remember Coach told me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by. And these guys have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
So I kicked it.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Marino.
And he said, you know we were actually waiting.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards the pickup there.
Yeah. I was like, I'm scared. Scared of a girl, but I'm still scared.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal?
No, like
they'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Why did he cry? Why did he cry? No, he's not crying.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
What? No, I mean, like, I'm just saying.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, no, he's gonna get mad. Because he loves us so much and he doesn't want us to hurt. And he doesn't want us to walk in front of each other and not be rude about it.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time. They connect on that short field. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring it down. Tillman Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We've been around this league for a while. Many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
And with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Pass down the middle is fought for and hauled in. 27 yards there, a 1st down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that he could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance, not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45.
Guess what? Every
they get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down and goal. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
He should have been there. Phoenix was running, and then he was like, Edwin, look out! And all the girls tapping him down. He was like, yeah, yeah. And then they all started crying. Dang.
And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Then it was a
another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? You don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Back to Fournette on 2nd and 10. He sets to fire deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Travis Benjamin that time, and it's third down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. Look, no matter whether you're playing man or zone, eventually that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up with that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
I used to have a crush on Robert, and I was like, no. And you just keep doing cute stuff to me. And I'm like, she's ugly. Thanks.
Where are you at right now?
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
You better figure, whatever the reason is, you better figure it out. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
No, we don't have school on Saturday. And Michael's coming.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
You're messing with that lotion. You know you're going to get in trouble. That's why you sneaking
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
That was kind of funny. It was before.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Burrito on play action.
I remember when
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Melvin Ingram in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack 2-minute drill.
I said, when you didn't know how to jump on the
Pretty woeful there, just 23 yards on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
I do it with 2 feet. And you did it with 1 feet. And I did it with
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge. And someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is intercepted on the sideline. No, they'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
He said 16. I was like, bro, you should have even asked my cousin what is that. I'm smarter than him, I'm older than him, and I'm older than him. I'm almost older than him. I need 3 months to get to me. Yeah, 3. Only 3. Then I need 2 and 1. No, when it gets to October.
The Chargers on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. On the draw, this is Tomlinson. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
That's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. The Chargers were best in the NFL, 7 of 8 on 4th down last year. They're going here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
He's going to let it fly. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
So you fell and you didn't?
42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Then there was a boys versus boys. Then I went hard on him because I stopped him on the ground. Whoa, so you punched him?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that.
And they always say the most important part of a player is the 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sideline, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
I said sorry, but no, I mean like I'm talking about that. If I tell my dad, is Coach saving my dad or what?